Blueface went online and made this wild allegation that went viral that said that you and Offset had slept together behind Cardi's back. You haven't talked about it. Cardi hasn't talked about it.
She responded and said she didn't know if it was true or not, and she said, that's me and him is broken up. That's what she said.
Right.
What?
I guess I'm just wondering why any sane man, especially a married, famous, rich man, would mess with Chrisean Rock at this point.
And Cardi's call to clear it up. Cardi's call was just like, you know, at that time, I don't know if the world knew it, but they were separating. Offset and Cardi.
Do you recall when Blueface came out here last December to accuse Chrisean Rock of having an affair with Offset? It turned out that the man was not being clumsy as usual, as we all thought it was a fake. According to Cash, she is now discussing why she had an affair with Offset, and it is believed that she did so in retaliation against Cardi B. It started when Janet, Chrisean's ex-best friend, said on a live broadcast that Chrisean convinced her to hook up with Offset in his and Card's house, as you may remember if you were awake at the time. Chrisean continued, according to Janet, by saying that she purposefully left her ring there so that Cardi would find it and get angry.
You guys didn't notice, like, Hispanics are just way more popping. Like, Cardi B, Chrisean, come on. And then you was a home wrecker, so it's like, you try to home wreck Cardi B shit because you want to be like her. So it's like, what did you say? You left your earring or your ring on purpose so Cardi could see it? Oh yeah, that's when I went all out. That's when I was like, we committing adultery now? Oh girl, that's not God. That's how I knew how to cut people off.
At first, everyone labeled Janet as a bad friend who was jealous of Chrisean and trying to cleanse her reputation and Cardi's of any influence. Blueface, however, revealed Chrisean shortly after the video started making the rounds on the internet. He said in a since-deleted tweet, "A tattoo is not an indication of a cock." The husband of Cardi B was literally effed a few weeks ago. "I'm getting tired of seeing ninja screw you while staring at me. As soon as you can, please dispose of the remaining ones." In the event that you missed it, Blueface was alluding to Chrisean face tattoo. Blueface was offended that Chrisean was still seeing other men in spite of the fact that she had just gotten a tattoo. Naturally, Chrisean was determined to keep the news from getting out, so she immediately took to the internet to outline her version of events and make her own charges. "You over there trying to crack NLE Chopper's baby mama," she stated in a letter addressed to Blueface. "You were nicknamed by her. You don't have ribs, my kid. Let's talk about how I came upon gay porn in your recent search history. That's the real reason I got the cover-up. A spicy ninja was around my neck, dude. Bisexuality is very acceptable. Weirdo, before she falls in love, simply tell her. You are merely fabricating this and leaving abruptly. Call me and ask if I've started it yet. Azul, go to sleep." To all of that, Blueface responded, "So, you weren't enough for Card's husband on November 10th at 4 a.m. in their house in LA? I really made this up." Given how strained Offset and Card's relationship was already, it was clear that he would not miss this one. As soon as possible, he posted his version of events online. "I have never spoken to or touched that woman," he stated. "This is serious talk, dude. You need some help. If the truth tears you down, you're living a shameful life, and I feel bad for you because I'm never going to lie on my dick," Blueface concluded, obviously upset by the situation. "I'll confess if I hit it." At the same time, Cardi B unfollowed Offset and implied that she was done with him by referring to him as dead weight.
Here to find out because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to I'm not afraid, I just don't know how to tell the world. But I feel like today has been like a sign. The last time I got on live, I kind of wanted you guys to tell you. I kind of wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know how to tell you. So I was like, I changed my mind. But it has been like this for a minute now, and I just took it as a sign. So I wanna start 2024 like fresh, open. I don't know. I'm curious for a new life, for a new beginning. And yeah, I'm excited.
Afterward, Whack 100 reappeared with even more sloppy information during a vlog TV interview where the host re-examined one of his previous tweets. Offset couldn't tell the difference between a palace and a cottage, as Whack implied in this tweet. The palace is Cardi B, and the hut is Sishan.
You threatened to expose some information about Offset involving some of the drama with Cardi B.
Who?
You.
No, I kept the exposure from happening. You know, I got phone calls from people outside of Offset. You gotta remember, I got relationships with people before my relationships with Offset. So I got Cardi called me her damn self.
Okay, because you had put up a post. You said, at Offset, little weird ass N-word, I told you keep me out your emotional shit. It's your fault you don't know the difference between a castle and a shack. Well, what does that mean?
Cardi B, Chrisean Rock.
Okay. You're lucky I respect sis, right? Get out the way and really let the exposure happen. Remember what you said.
Yeah, he's blaming me for what Blueface.
Whack said that he had received a call from Offset accusing him of being accountable for Blueface's actions, which were currently costing him his wife. Blueface, however, wasn't attempting to hide from messiness. She was ready to take Sishan down for trash, even if it meant bringing Cardi B down with her.
He's blaming me for what Blueface is doing. I didn't agree with Blueface for what he did.
What did Blueface do?
Well, he posted, I don't know if it was text messages, pictures, I don't know what it was, right? Of Offset and Rock, Chrisean, right? I wake up to it. I guess it's on Twitter somewhere. I don't be on Twitter, I don't know. My phone's going crazy, right? It's Offset. He's telling me, only thing I'm hearing is Blueface. I call Blueface, hey man, what's going on? He's flipping out, tripping out. And I'm like, what did you do? And he said, I welcome Offset to the circus. I said, well, what is that? And that's when he told me, he put up some text messages showing that whatever night French Montana had his party out there, I guess they hooked up, right?
Chrisean Rock hooked up with Offset.
Exactly, right? And I'm telling Blueface, nah, you can't. That's like, that ain't bro code. He said, I don't give a f. He want to be part of the circus, he part of the circus.
In addition, Blueface's musical career was assisted by Cardi's agreement to appear on his song Bust Down Tiana. There is evidence to support Blue's recent allegation that Sishan and Offset hooked up at French Montana's birthday celebration. Additional evidence from sources even suggests that Chrisean was seen leaving the party scenes with Offset. Despite the lack of formal confirmation at the time, there are reports that this complex situation was one of many causes that led to Offset and Cardi's divorce, which was filed soon after the matter came to light.
We had somebody just tap on his shoulder and let him know he's touchable, so we're not worried about Offset no more. That's why Whack posted what he posted. Yeah, alright. I'm the big bad wolf, schoolyard crip. Yeah, homies. Welcome to the circus, kid. That's why.
These folks are hungry. Furthermore, Offset was being publicly threatened by Blueface, who threatened to make an example of him by having someone tap his shoulder to alert him to his touchability. Interview 10 o'clock, 10:34. It happened about a year ago, and everyone was talking about it. Both Khan and Offset were out here rejecting the issue in every way imaginable, so it was impossible to determine who was being messy and who was being honest. However, as they say, the concealed will ultimately be exposed, even if it takes a year. Insiders claim that Chrisean is currently sharing the facts on her own. She has reportedly already admitted in private that she had an affair with Offset, saying that she did so to get even with Cardi. No one has been able to figure out how Cardi might have hurt Chrisean, of course. To the extent that she would want to ruin her marriage in order to get even. But that's what the latest tabloid-style reports say. And while we wait for the final reveal, I believe Rock understood exactly what Blue was saying when he came and accused her of playing Offset, said this individual. Either it was destined to fall or something occurred. She didn't talk about it enough. In another comment, someone said, Offset clapped Blueface girl's cheeks and put it out as revenge. The most outrageous logic in 2024. Finally, to date, Sishan has never denied it. Tell us what you think, please. Was Crowan guilty in your mind at the time? And now that she's allegedly bringing it up again, is it all for attention and political advantage? Kindly leave a comment below with your opinions. It becomes equally unpleasant, so remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons and watch the following video.